Namaste, everyone. Welcome to today's yoga session. Let's begin. Um, Find a comfortable seated position. Just check and see if your sit bones are in contact with the ground. Allow the spine to naturally erect. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down, allowing the chest to open up. And you may stack your palms on top of each other in the lap, or you can place the back of the palms on the knees. Make any final adjustments if you want. After this, let the physical body come into stillness. You can relax the facial muscles and close your eyes. After you bring the body in stillness, there are still subtle movements happening in the body. As the breath goes in and out, just notice those movements. Allow yourself to pay full attention to this moment, or in other words, consciously draw your attention away from your thoughts and examine what's happening in the body in this moment. Apart from the subtle movements because of the breathing, you may notice several different sensations in different parts of the body, especially when you take your attention to any one part. You may feel some sensations over there. For example, if you take your attention to the right arm, you can start feeling some tingling sensations or any different kinds of sensations. You may also feel a sense of aliveness in the body. This is because there is prana, life energy, flowing in all parts of the body. Let us take the next few seconds to examine different parts like the arms, chest, abdomen, back, hips, thighs, legs, face. Now see if you can expand your awareness, encapsulating the whole body. Can you feel the whole body from within? One big container of life force, life energy. This prana that keeps us alive, that keeps the body alive, is not just limited to the body, it's available everywhere, all around us. See if you can expand your awareness beyond the body and feel the space around you, the vibrantly alive space and objects around you. They may seem to be inanimate objects, but they all exist in the space of consciousness. And now, see if you can limitlessly expand yourself. You can listen to the sounds far away. Simply visualize that your awareness is expanding in all directions. And you can keep going beyond the earth, becoming one with the whole universe, the whole creation, which is brimming with prana, with life energy, the same prana that keeps our body alive. Hence the practice of pranayama, so that we can train the body to generate and receive prana directly from our surroundings using our breath. Even though we use the breath as the tool, pranayama enables us to come to a place where we need not rely on food, air, water, or any such thing to receive this prana. We can simply directly train the body to become open to receiving the prana which is all around us. So, for the next couple of minutes, let us meditate on this oneness that exists within the body and without the body. See if you can feel the awareness from within the body to the space around you, observing that the body is simply a boundary that separates the inside from the outside. But at the level of awareness, it's all one and the same. Keep bringing back your awareness to the present moment. Keep drawing your attention away from the thoughts. Slowly, we will transition from pure being to performing some asanas and pranayama while still keeping half of our attention on the breath, on the body, in the moment. Let us take 5 deep and long breaths. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale it all out. 4 more rounds like this. Make sure your exhalations are full and complete. Once you finish, gently allow the body to come back to natural breath. Sense the being dimension within you, the dimension of awareness, that dimension within you which knows whatever is happening through the body, which is the one that sees everything happening. This is the precursor to the mind. Before the mind makes a comment about something that happens, the awareness perceives it. Sense that being dimension within you, and let that always be in the background as we carry on with our practices today. Gently blink open your eyes. Take a few moments to adjust. The senses are now outwards, but continue to hold that being dimension in the background. We'll start working on our hips today, just opening the hips. First pose is Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, intertwine your fingers, wrap it around the feet. Take a few moments, pull the feet close, straighten the spine. And now, slowly move your legs, flap your legs. Breathe comfortably as you do this. Don't hold your breath. And instead of thinking about the force or the speed, think about the range of motion. Can you increase the range of motion? How much are your legs moving from the hips? Now stop the movement. Release your hands and draw the feet away from you, creating some space between your legs. You can hold the feet, thumb inside, fingers outside, straighten the spine, and reach forward with your chest. You can place the elbows down on the legs and push them down as you open your feet like you're opening a book. Keep reaching forward. And then, when you cannot reach forward anymore, you may bend your spine, relax your head down, breathe. And slowly, as you inhale, come back up. Place your palms behind you, fingers pointing forward, and take a few moments to squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, let the head fall back. Just breathe. And slowly come back to a cross-legged seated position, Sukhasana. Now the next warm-up that we will do is called Rock the Baby. So in this, let's begin with our left leg. So draw your right heel in, and then your left leg, hold the foot with the opposite hand and hold the knee with the same hand like this. Now, this is one option. You can lift your leg up, and essentially, what we're going to do is just move from side to side. But if you want this stretch to be deeper, you can take the foot all the way to the crease of the opposite elbow and then wrap your hand around, intertwine the fingers. So it's almost like you're holding a baby. Now make sure the spine doesn't round too much. So straighten your spine first. Now lift your leg up towards the chest, and then you can start rocking the baby. Comfortable breathing as you do this. Keep the whole body active. And again, think about the range of motion instead of the speed or force. Keep trying to bring your leg parallel to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stop the movement, release the leg, shake it out. Sometimes this can feel stressful on the shoulders. So just take a few moments, maybe do some shoulder rolls in both directions. Now let's do the other leg. So whichever leg is not being used, we draw the heel back as much as possible. So this sitting like this is called Siddhasana, where the heel goes all the way to the perineum. Now hold the other leg. You can hold it like this, or if you want the other option, you can wrap your hand around completely. Whatever works for you. Straighten the spine as much as possible. Lift the leg up, and then you can begin rocking the baby. Check your breath. Do not hold the breath. Do not tighten any muscle. Keep the body relaxed and open. Keep trying to bring your leg parallel to the ground, close to chest, spine is straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Settle down comfortably. Do some shoulder rolls in both directions. Now let's release the tension from the spine by doing some twists. So as you inhale, lift both the hands up. As you exhale, take one hand back, the other hand on the opposite knee and twist. Look at the back wall. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. 2 more rounds on each side. Do it at your own pace. Take your time. There is no rush. Once you finish, come back to the center. You should have done 3 rounds on each side. Now, after you finish, we will move into Gomukh Asana. So in Gomukh Asana, hold one of your feet and draw it to the outside of the opposite hip. Then the other leg comes on top and try to walk your foot back. So in this case, if your right leg is on top, just draw your right foot back as much as possible. Now, before we begin, use your hands to lift your hips up and place them back down. We're just making sure that both hips are squared and on the ground. Now, you might already feel that this is like a passive stretch. Make sure both your legs are active. So there might be a tendency that the top leg is just passive. We're not doing anything about it. The only way to make it active is internally take your attention to the leg. That's all. Now, first, let's do some lateral stretches. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, bring the left hand down and bend laterally. You can also place the forearm down if it's comfortable, but do not push yourself. Inhale back to the center. Exhale other side. Inhale, come back. Now, if your right leg is on top, then keep your left hand up and then take the other hand from behind the back. Reach your fingers towards each other. Try to clasp them. If you cannot, then just place your hands on the back, fingers pointing towards each other. Once you got this, straighten your spine, relax the shoulders. Just breathe. And slowly release the hands. Now lift both the hands up, straighten the spine, and reach forward. Keep reaching forward, and then you can place your hands down, let the head relax, let your entire upper body relax. But like I said, keep it active. Don't leave it passive. Breathe. See if you're able to walk your fingers slightly forward to deepen that stretch. Now slowly start walking the fingers back, lifting the hands as you inhale. Exhale, relax. Unwind your legs, shake it out, and then we do the same thing on the other side. So take your time, find the starting position on the other side. If your right leg was on top last time, this time the left will be on top. Draw the foot back. Use your hands to lift yourself up. Settle down in the center. Stay here for a few moments. Bring activeness in both the legs, rest of the body as well. As you inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, right side first. Next inhalation, come up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up. Whichever leg is on top, keep the opposite hand up, and the other hand comes from the back. Find that grip if possible. If not, just keep your hands where it's comfortable. Straighten the spine. Breathe. Release the hands. Both hands come up. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly reach forward, and at your own time, place the hands down, release the head down. Body is relaxed and active. Keep breathing comfortably. See if you're able to walk your fingers slightly forward. And now we start taking the hands back, slowly rising up. Lift your hands up. Inhale, exhale, relax. Unwind your legs, shake it out. Sit down comfortably. Let's finish the seated sequence with some stretches for the neck. So place the palms on the knees, spine is straight, and we'll just rotate the neck 360 degrees. Let it fall down, move to one side, take it back, and complete the circle. Slowly and mindfully, matching breath with movement. As you inhale, go up, exhale, come down. And at your own time, reverse the direction. One last round. And after you finish, come back to a comfortable seated position. Just for 30 seconds, let's close the eyes and go back to simply being. Body is relaxed and active. Mind is relaxed but alert. Whenever you're ready, blink open your eyes. And now come up to a standing position. Come to the top of your mat. We'll do a few movements over here, similar to the sun salutation, but I will be adding some poses in between. So start with Samasthiti or standing mountain pose. Lift your toes up, place them back down, and take a few moments to just root yourself into the ground. Crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky as you stand tall. Hands are long, shoulders are relaxed, chest is open. Breathe in and out. With the next inhalation, lift your arms up from the side, palms together. Extend your spine naturally and maybe do a gentle backward bend. As you feel the next exhalation coming, you can bring your hands down from the side and find your forward fold. Stay here for a few seconds, look at your knees. You might want to bend the knees slightly so the belly is resting on the thighs. And then, if you want to straighten up further, think about lifting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Place the palms on the shin and come up halfway, look forward. Push the hips back, extend your spine. As you exhale, find your forward fold once again. And now bend the knees. Take a big step back with the right leg. Place the right knee down and right toe out. Stay here for a few seconds. Think about sinking your hips down. And you may take your hands off the floor, stack your palms on top of each other, and do some pulsing motion. This can help deepen the stretch in the hips. Now, start to draw your hips back, straightening your left leg, and bring the left leg on the heel. Lift your hands up as you inhale, and as you exhale, round your spine, forehead reaches towards the left knee. Place the fingers down and just relax. Breathe. You might feel a deep stretch in the back of the left leg. Slowly, with the next inhalation, lift both your hands up and bend the left knee. Come back to Ashwasanchalan. Adjust your feet if you need to. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, take the left leg back, find your plank position. We'll hold the plank for 5 deep breaths. Spread the fingers wide. 4, 3, comfortable breathing. Distribute your weight evenly. 1, and slowly release the knees, chest and chin down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Untuck the toes. Slide up in Bhujangasana. Lift your chest and ribcage off the floor. Use your back muscles. See if you're able to take the palms off the floor. Place the palms back down. Push yourself up. Through the tabletop position, go into downward facing dog. Let's stay here for a few seconds. Take a step forward with your feet. Feel the stretch in the back of the body. And let's pedal through the feet. Bend one knee as the other heel comes down. Keep alternating.
Stop the movement now. Bend the knees, look forward, and bring your left foot forward. Place the right knee down and right toe out.
Sinking the hips down. Breathe.
Tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Step forward with the right leg, forward fold. Stretch your arms up from the side.
Come up. Palms together over the head. And finish with the prayer pose. Release the hands. And come back to a place of stillness. Let the breath become natural. Let the muscles relax. Let us now move into the second round. As you inhale, lift your hands up, palms together over the head, gentle backward bend. As you exhale, forward fold.
Bend the knees. And then lift your sit bones up. Inhale, come up halfway, palms on the shin, look forward. Exhale, forward fold once again. Now bend the knees and take a big step back with the left leg this time. Place the left knee down and left toe out. Ashwasanchalan, sinking the hips down. Breathe, lifting the chest and shoulders up. See if you're able to take the hands off the floor. Stack the palms on top of each other. Continue sinking the hips down. And now we'll start drawing the hips back, straightening the right leg. Come onto the right heel. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Place the fingers down, release the head down. Breathe comfortably. As you inhale, lift your hands. As you exhale, bend the right knee and come back to Ashwasanchalan. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, right leg goes back. Find your plank position. We'll hold for 10 counts. If it gets uncomfortable, just place your knees down. Otherwise, breathe and make little adjustments. 8, 7. See if you can make your back active, back of the legs, keeping the whole body active. 4, 3, 2. See if you're able to bring knees, chest, and chin down at the same time with control. Untuck the toes and roll up in Bhujangasana. Use your back muscles. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Press the tops of the feet into the ground. Maybe take the palms off the floor. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. Place the palms down. Push yourself up. Find your way into downward facing dog. Breathe and relax. Bend the knees, look forward. Bring the right leg forward. You can walk your foot forward if you need to. Left knee down, left toe out.
Sinking the hips down, looking forward. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Step forward with the left foot. Forward fold. Stretch your arms up from the side, palms together over the head. Exhale, prayer pose. Release the hands. Increase the distance between your feet. Take a few moments to just breathe, to just be. See if you can come to the level of awareness and once again dissolve the boundary of the body. Whatever is within is also outside of the body, and the awareness can expand inside as well as outside. Gently blink open your eyes. From the same position, keep your heels slightly inside, toes outside. Place the palms on the lower back. Support yourself, and supporting yourself, go into a supported backward bend. Slowly come back up. Intertwine the fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades and go into a forward fold. Slowly, as you inhale, come back up. Release the hands. And now, from this position, you can increase the distance a little more if you need to. We'll find Malasana. Elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together. Back is straight. Breathe comfortably. And release. Sit down. Feel free to take a quick break if you want, maybe a sip of water. Let's move into a pranayama practice. Take a few moments to find a comfortable seated position where you can keep the body still, maybe Gyan Mudra with your hands. And we'll begin with meditation first. Between all our pranayama practices, keep coming back to the state of meditation. There are lots of meditation techniques where we actively do something, but the highest level of meditation is simply being. In other words, refrain from doing. In other words, we abandon the conditioned mind and body. We create some space between this limited entity, the mind and the body, which has conditionings, habit patterns, and karmic momentum. We create some space and just watch it. Whatever it brings up, simply witness it. Simply acknowledge it. It may try to draw us back in through thoughts, through feelings of urgency, through projections into the future, worries, anxiety. It may bring up the events from the past, which are stored as memories. The real question is, do you have the discretion to see all of this as an illusion, as something impermanent, something that comes up, goes away. Sooner or later, it goes away. Whereas the only thing that is real is something that is always there. The ever present, ever silent, vibrantly alive background awareness. And the more we keep the body relaxed and open, active and alert, the more this awareness can shine through. Let us begin our pranayama practice with Chandra Bhedana. You may blink open your eyes if you want to know how it's done. If you already know it, you can begin. So with our right hand, we'll make Nashika Mudra, as always. In Chandra Bhedana, we inhale from the right and exhale on the left. And we continue doing so, always inhaling on the right, exhaling on the left. So let's begin. I can instruct for us to begin. Inhale with both nostrils, exhale with both. Now inhale from the right, exhale on the left, and carry on like this. Finish your last round with an exhalation on the left. Release the hand and immediately go back into a state of meditation. Nothing to do, just to watch, just to be. You may consciously breathe in and out with both the nostrils. Can you hear the sound of silence? Keeping this being dimension in the background, let us transition into Surya Bhedana now, which is the opposite of Chandra Bhedana. We will be inhaling from the left, exhaling on the right. Nashika Mudra with your right hand, bring it in front of your face. Inhale with both nostrils, exhale with both. Inhale on the left, exhale on the right. Keep going like this. Finish the last round with an exhalation on the right side, releasing the hand, going back to being. Move your attention throughout the body. Are you unconsciously tensing up any muscles? Is the back straight? Are all parts of the body relaxed but active? Go back to the breath. The breath is simply an anchor when the mind is turbulent or it's difficult to just be. But if it is possible, there is no need to pay extra attention on the breath. Allow the awareness to expand. Sense the surroundings, sense the body, and sense the breath as well. The breath or the body is nothing but a part of the larger totality. Gently blink open your eyes, and we will practice Anulom Vilom only for 5 rounds. So, breathing in, out on both sides. That is 1 round. We'll be doing 5 rounds, but very mindfully, making your breath slow, relaxed, fine, subtle. Let's begin. Right hand, Nashika Mudra. Inhale with both nostrils. Exhale with both. Inhale on the left. Exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Exhale left. 4 more rounds at your own pace. Finish the last round by exhaling on the left. Take your time. After you finish, release the hand and enjoy the emanation of the being dimension. Often we are caught up in doing one thing after the other, either thinking or speaking or acting through the body. Now is a great opportunity to be alert and active, having all the potentiality of doing something and yet refraining from doing something. Just being. The practice of yoga is to learn how to be, is to bring a balance between the being dimension and the doing dimension through the help of postures, pranayama, meditation, and other practices and philosophies that the system of yoga provides. Let us finish today's session with a few moments of gratitude. You can bring your palms together, Bow your head down if you want. Let there be gratitude for anything that you have received in life, all the wonderful people and connections that you have made, and for being blessed with the body and the mind of a human being, and for having come across beautiful and ancient tradition and practice of yoga, which opens up a new spiritual dimension in life and allows us to investigate who we truly are. Namaste. Thank you.